Hello from San Francisco, California. Thanks for checking out this second episode in a mini-series featuring the top airline routes, the premium airline products, I should say, between the West Coast of the United States and the Northeast. You see, this is a hyper, super, incredibly competitive market, and the top 4 U.S. airlines have really put their best foot forward. So we're checking out United, JetBlue, American, and Delta Airlines to see what they have to offer. Today, I'm in San Francisco, California, on my way to Boston with JetBlue in their Mint cabin. I'm so excited. This is my first time with JetBlue. I always love flying an airline for the first time, especially when we're making such an epic series of videos about this particular set of routes. So be sure to subscribe because, as I said, there are more episodes to come, and then the ultimate comparison in which we determine which one of these is the best. So for now, let's check out JetBlue. Let's get started.
The A321 that would carry us across the country was virtually brand new, only a few months old. A quick note, JetBlue tickets, even in Mint, don't provide access to a lounge. Unlike the other airlines, JetBlue doesn't offer one. This is a slightly different trip report from my others, because it's one of a series. I'll record a video for each of the 4 trips across the country, and then make another final report in which I rate each airline in terms of their seats, service, food, and entertainment. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of it. JetBlue's Mint cabin is designed in a unique way. There are 3 rows of 4 seats across, and 2 rows, like this, with 2 seats across. Now, I'm booked into 4A, which meant I had plenty of room, not only for myself, but also for my bag, despite the fact that the cabin was full. I may be the very first person on YouTube to ever offer criticism to JetBlue, and I'm sorry, but I've got to do it. You see, I could just never get comfortable in this seat. The seat adjustments weren't as flexible as other airlines, specifically United in episode 1. I couldn't just lean the back of the seat back. I could only enter the fully flat stage, or sort of this mid-range relax setting. Nothing moved independently, and I didn't quite care for that. Further, JetBlue offers this sort of inflatable cushion inside the seat, which I could never get quite right. That said, having my own enclosed suite was so cool. Being able to shut that door, kind of have some space to myself, was really special. I think one of the number 1 reasons that someone might consider booking a transcontinental flight in business class is in order to get work done. And here, JetBlue wins. They provide 1, 2, 3 universal plugs in the seat. Plenty of opportunity to charge up here. There's also plenty of storage, including these little pockets. There's also this cubby back here, which I used as a trash can. Getting in and out of this seat was obviously a breeze. I didn't have a seatmate to contend with, so that's a real plus. Here's the seat laid out in its fully flat format. They also provided bedding, which was quite comfortable. Before we even took off, I ordered a refreshment. It's JetBlue's signature drink, and it was very refreshing. And shortly after takeoff, there was even more refreshment with a warm towel provided by the cabin crew. Food began with a Caesar dip along with crostini. It was very tasty, a great way to start the meal. JetBlue has an innovative approach to in-flight dining. Passengers are provided a menu with 5 choices and are allowed to select 3. I chose grilled avocado, ribeye, and lobster risotto. The flavors were intense. Now, of course, our taste buds are dulled in flight, which is why airlines have to increase the flavor for their in-flight meals. But these guys took it to another level. Given the garlic in those mashed potatoes, I was glad not to have a seatmate. I'll also mention that JetBlue provided a paper placemat and a paper napkin, as opposed to the textile, the fabrics provided by United. I think that's a difference between the 2 airlines that's worth mentioning. and just before landing, we were offered a cookie. Rather than milk, I chose to have a spot of bourbon. One of the nicest service elements that JetBlue provides are these little cards welcoming passengers on board. They're even signed by the cabin crew. JetBlue provides a small amenity kit with a few basic necessities for this flight. There were 2 flight attendants assigned to our cabin. I'm sorry to say that despite having 2, they weren't all that attentive to us. Unlike the other airlines in the Transcon Throwdown, JetBlue provides free internet to everyone on their planes. They call it Fly-Fi. Unfortunately, at the beginning of this flight, it didn't work. But after a quick reset by the cabin crew, it was going strong. So strong, in fact, that I was able to watch YouTube videos. I took some time to catch up on Paul's trip reports. Paul is one of the best trip reporters out there, truly one of my favorites. I really enjoy his stuff. JetBlue's in-flight entertainment can be operated either on the screen or by that remote. Now, the movie selection, not that great. They compensate for it by providing access to live satellite television. So, if it's on the air, you can watch it. If there's a game you want to see or perhaps catch up on the news, not a problem. For me, it was Shark Tank.
Made it to snowy Boston. I got in so late last night I decided to film this morning. I'm on my way back home right now from Boston. What did you think? Leave a comment, let me know. But be sure to subscribe as well, because that comparison video in which we compare United, JetBlue, American, and Delta to see which one is truly the best transcontinental product is coming out soon. So please be sure to do that. Between now and then, click the thumbs up button if you like this video. Click the thumbs down button twice if you didn't. But between now and then, see you in the sky.